Hey, a new indie cartoon came out from Glitch Productions recently called Gameoverse. I liked it. The pilot did a very good job drawing me in and getting me excited for the story it's about to tell. It establishes the setting, the characters, their motivations, and the consequences for failure extremely efficiently. The animation itself is very good as well. Even though I loved the show, the feminist critic within me noticed a gender double standard in its approach to characterization. Unfortunately, all nuance is lost in online discourse because algorithms want engagement through polarizing and frustratingly binary arguments. A few people are calling it "Gooner bait," cynically alleging that it's full of over-sexualized, attractive women to generate views for an otherwise lackluster indie slop show. That's silly, but they are right to be suspicious. There's a kernel of truth in what they're alleging. With one exception, every female character in the show is designed using the same basic body shape. Kit, Misinformation, Malice, and the upcoming Lulu all look to be about the same size and height, and all have these narrow waists with wide hips. There's a monstrous and hulking woman named Crab Girl, but at the time of writing, she's largely just a punchline with about 2 minutes of screen time. Contrast that with the male character designs. There's a lot of body diversity among them. They can be short and silly, hulking and monstrous, athletic and handsome, or even abstract like Caboodle or Fold. You'd have to be pretty dense to say there's no pattern developing here, right? For most of the first episode, the characters are invading a tropical world, so the female leads of both teams put on swimsuits to fit in. Please take note here that Gobbles doesn't put on big swim trunks, even though that would be a funny, cartoon, in-character disguise for him. The disguises of Fold, this origami man, feature him folding himself into different origami shapes to resemble sea creatures. That's really creative and fun. I think it's worth pointing out, though, that the more kooky and non-humanoid designs so far are limited to male characters. I do not think that attractive people wearing swimwear is pandering or over-sexualization. I'm simply suggesting we put on our gender glasses and see how the in-universe justification of disguises is approached differently based on their gender. The bikinis get a little suspicious when compounded with how some of the fight scenes are framed. This scene in particular gets a lot of fanfare even though it doesn't affect the plot at all. This rope trap here is so inconsequential she literally escapes it off screen. The crew just really wanted to draw this conventionally attractive character being theatrically subdued, and we can point that out without condemning the whole show. Maybe the show will take a critical spirit going forward and use stuff like this as a meta-commentary about how female characters are often treated in video games. I want to support independent animation. I can experience this narrative, make the fan art, while remaining critical of whose gaze it may inadvertently be catering to. If you love this show like I do, let's take it seriously and analyze it with sincerity. I'd still recommend giving the show a watch, and if you've seen it already, let me know what you thought of it.